Have you ever wanted to just tell your opponent no? Have you ever just wanted to have your opponent not play Yu-Gi-Oh? Just tell them, no, it's my turn. Not your turn, it's my turn. Oh boy, do I have the deck for you. So if you like telling your opponent no, and you like degenerate decks like I do, this is the deck for you. How would you like to skip your opponent's main phase, and then their battle phase? So then it comes back to you. Oh boy, oh boy. So we have Draitron here. Draitron? However it's said. It's the new Ritual deck from Genesis Impact. Wonderful deck, looks really cool, all the art's super wonderful. And it has a rude combo in it, involving this boy and this boy. So, the deck says, I'm going to skip your turn, and then I'll play my turn, and then I'll kill you. That's how it works. Because you're not allowed your main phase, and you're not allowed your battle phase. And since you didn't do your battle phase, you have to skip your main phase too. Huh. So Draitrons, real quick, I'm going to go through them. So we're going to be playing one Soul, Purity, and Light. And if you're not old like me, I'm not even that old, but if you didn't play the games, the old games like on the Game Boy like me, then you probably don't know this card. But you just remove 2 light monsters from play and summon him from your hand, which is super free. You can search it off Ben 10. Ben 10 is super broken, by the way. We're playing 2 Ash because I don't like auto losing the hand traps, or not hand traps, to going second. But yeah, this is more to showcase what the deck can do. You know, you can edit the list to whatever you think is right. But right now, you know, these 2 Ashes are going to be carrying me all the way. Then 1 Gamma for the combo, 1 Herald of Orange Light for the combo. And I guess you could technically use it for its actual effect. Then we play 2 Draitron Delta. And this one, when you tribute and summon it, it reveals a ritual spell or monster from your hand and you draw a card. Gamma summons 1 from the grave, so you can tribute 1 and then special summon the one you tribute, which is broken. Then we have 2 Zeta. Zeta searches a spell, so it's going to search this essentially, which we could probably cut this to 1 realistically and put in like another prep, which might be a good idea actually, because really we're not going to be ritual summoning with these, believe it or not. We're going to be using these to do all that. Then we have 3 Alpha, because this searches any ritual monster. This is so broken, it's actually scary. So when you tribute and summon him, he searches 1 ritual monster, which is just so good. Oh my god. And then we have one of their big guys. I want to play both, but I'm kind of having issue finding the room. So right now I'm playing the better of the 2, which he's a Heavy Storm, and he's 4K, and can't be targeted by Solar Chop effects or cards. Really good. This guy, so if you don't know what this guy does, so when he's ritual summoned, your opponent skips their next main phase 1. And it also negates the effect of all face-up fusion, synchro, and XYZ monsters while they're on the field. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Draco Overlord monster from your deck to your hand, except a more factor Pain. And now next we have Megalith Aerotron. So what he does is he really just lets you ritual summon. That's the reason why we're playing him. That's all he's really used for. But you know, when your opponent activates a card effect that targets card you control, you can place 1 ritual monster from the graveyard to the bottom of your deck, and if you do, negate that activation. So if he gets on field, he does that, which is really cool. All of these Megalith cards just have insane art, by the way. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, they're all just statues, but they all have really good art. So now we're playing 3 of one of the best cards in the deck, Cyber Angel Ben 10. This card is disgusting. This card, when it's tributed, you can add 1 light fairy monster from your graveyard, from your deck to your hand, and it can add itself. It's not once per turn, and that's how we're going to be adding this. And I'll show you how we're doing the whole combo in a minute. But this card is actually crazy, and I think if the format does become a little bit slower and stuff like that, this is definitely going to be one of the tier 1 competitors and things like that. And then we have Megalith Ophiel, and this, when it's ritual summoned, you can add a Megalith monster from your deck to your hand, so it's going to search this. And Ak, he gets searched. Yeah, he gets searched. But if he's ritual summoned, you do get to draw 1 card, then discard 1 card. So, and excuse me. Next is Full. He's the best one out of all of them. He has like 2 good effects. So when he's ritual summoned for 1, you can target 1 ritual monster in your graveyard. This card's level becomes the level of the target, and then you add it. So literally, you can ritual summon him using Ben 10. And then target Ben 10 with the effect. He becomes a 6, add it to your hand, and Ben 10 will also search another ritual, another light fairy from your deck. So you can add this, you can add another Ben 10, it's crazy. So, you know, Ben 10 can always recycle itself, and this card with that just makes it so crazy. And then his other effect, which is really abusive, lets you ritual summon a Megalith monster from your deck. So, you know, the play is essentially we're going to be using Ben 10 to summon this, he's going to add back Ben 10. He's going to become level 6. Ben 10's going to search us this. Yeah. And then we're going to use this effect to tribute the Ben 10 to ritual summon him from deck. Effect of Ben 10, Chain Link 1. Effect of this Chain Link 2 or Chain Link 1. It doesn't really matter. Preferably this is going to be Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2 because you want this more. And he's going to go ahead and search, you know, the Ak. And Ben 10's going to search you something else. It's crazy. And 3 Cyber Emergency because all these boys are machines. Terraforming Foolish. 3 of the spell that summons a Draitrons from deck. 2 Prep. I might put it to 3 and cut one of these. Just because I feel like seeing Ben 10 is really important. But this card is also really good and I don't like this card getting DD crowed because this helps your, you know, going second and stuff like that. But yeah, and then 3 of the Draitron Field Spell, which adds a Draitron Spell or Trap, so this searches this or that. And the way we skip their battle phase is this Thunder of the Ruler, and yeah. So we have Boral Savage, Metal Marcher, Herald of the Arclight for our synchros. Herald is actually going to be summoned, and we'll be using him to actually extend our plays because he searches a ritual monster as well. Then we have Zeus, Beatrice, and the Link 1 Assembled Nightingale. And she attacks directly, so that's how we summon Zeus. And Beatrice is just part of the combo. Then we have Access Code Unicorn. You know, Unicorn, effect spin, summon Access Code, gain 3k, pop, pop, pop. Then we have, for the combo, we have Auroradon, Hauk, Barricade Board Blocker, Union Carrier, so we can equip one to make them big IP, so we can go, if we need to, we can go in IP and, excuse me, IP into Unicorn during their turn, Link Cross, and Link Karibo. So enough talk. You know, you guys are here for the deck profile and to really see what they can do. You know, you're filthy degenerates like me, so it's fine. All right, so let's check this out real quick. So this is how we're basically doing it. I forgot my card backs for that. So this is just basically what's needed. Any way to access these cards is how we do the combo. And I'll go ahead and show it to you real quick. So we go ahead and activate Nova. Nova's going to summon Alpha from the deck. Alpha is the one that searches for the ritual monster. So we're going to tribute him for Link Karibo. Now we're going to use the Alpha from Graveyard to tributing the Ben 10 to summon himself. Now Ben 10, this is going to go ahead and add us our Megalith. This is going to add our Herald of Orange Light. So we can normal summon make Hauk with the Link Karibo. Hauk is going to go ahead and get us out Gamma. We're going to make Link Cross right here after this. And, you know, can I just say Link Cross is so broken. The crazy part is this deck does the whole combo without Hauk and Link Cross or Metal Marcher. So you don't even actually need these, but this is the best and most efficient way to do it right now. So that's why we're doing it this way. So we're going to go ahead and make Metal Marcher. He's going to bring back Gamma. We're going to make Herald with the 1 and the 3. Herald and the Link Cross make Barricade Board Blocker. I was supposed to activate that effect to Chain Block, but after that Herald is going to go ahead and search us this. And we're going to go ahead and tribute the Gamma, correct, yes, to summon the Full. Full is going to go ahead and add back the Ben 10 from Grave. And then we're going to go ahead and tribute the Ben 10 to summon this. Then we're going to go and activate Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2 because we need this, and we're going to need the Megalith card. So we go ahead and summon the 6 so we can make Beatrice. Beatrice is going to go ahead and use the effect to send Thunder of Ruler. And then we're going to go ahead and Ritual Summon the Amor Factor Pain so we can skip their main phase. So now their main phase is skipped. We're using the effect of Ophio using himself and the Ak in hand. And that gets us to this. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and make our Auroradon. And then we're going to go ahead and summon our 3 tokens, use the effect of Auroradon, tribute the 3 tokens, set the trap, and then during their standby phase, this trap will trigger, and it will go ahead and skip their battle phase. And then now their turn ends, and from there, we just top deck anything. It could be a Draitron card, like a field spell, anything that really lets us keep going. Any normal summon gets us to access code. But the good part about it is even if you don't have like a way to, even if your draw sucks, you can just go ahead and go into you can go ahead and go into access code using the Mecha Phantom Beast as well as the Beatrice to go ahead and make access code. You know, access code is going to get big and we're going to go boo boo and then they die. Bam bam. But yeah, that's the deck. This deck is super fun. I do have lists for when it how do I say, something's going to get hit. Link Cross is going to get hit. Hawk's probably not going to get hit, but Link Cross will probably get hit. Maybe Metal Marcher, I don't know. I do have a list without Metal Marcher, Link Cross, Hawk, all that stuff, because, you know, I want to make sure I'm ready, because I really like this deck, and I think this deck is going to be really good in the future. I think, if depending on where this deck goes, Ben 10 could get hit, because really Ben 10 is what facilitates a lot of this stuff, to be honest with you. Hawk does too, but I'm talking about, you know, disregarding Hawk. This is really what I'm talking about. But this is, I feel like this is a pretty solid list. I've tested it a lot, and so far it's worked pretty well. Even going second, you know, it doesn't feel bad, but you know, that's where I would like this card. The other one, because this one, you know, he's I guess the monster version. You know, you can banish monsters from a graveyard with whose combined attack equals exactly 2k or 4k, and you can target one face-up card for every 2k and then bounce it or send it to the graveyard. My bad. It sucks that it targets, but who cares? And he also can be targeted with monster effects, which is really good. But this deck is super strong, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah, you'll probably see a deck profile from this weekend. All right. But yeah, see ya. If you guys do actually want to go ahead and support me, and if you did make it this far, go ahead and subscribe to my second channel. It's going to be in the link in the description below. I do also have my other links if you want to go ahead and support me. It's really appreciated. If not, I also, you know, it's whatever, you know. But if you can, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It's super appreciated, and it keeps you up with my content. Things like that keeps me going. Alright, well, yeah, now take it easy.